Okay, so now we're going to get into our TRX T-lunge. And this is one of those where, again, this is what we call it here at the studio. It may get referenced on the internet by something else. I call it a T-lunge because, again, your arms are going to form a T and you're doing a lunge. So I always like the explanation to kind of be in the title of the exercise, so you can kind of figure it out if you get confused what we're trying to do. So I think one of the keys to this, doing this successfully, is making sure people start in the right spot. If they're not positioned right, it's got nowhere to go but down. So the first thing is their back is to the anchor point, and you want their arms, they're holding the handles, there'll be tension in the straps. So it's really important as far as there's tension. You're like, I wouldn't want this, because the straps are gonna give me feedback. So I gotta make sure there's tension in my straps. The second thing is, where are their arms positioned? I wanna make sure their arms are parallel to the ground. Now this sounds crazy. If you just tell people parallel to the ground, you'll probably still get this. Some people are like, what's parallel to the ground? So I always like to use something, we're obsessed with zombies, right? So I say zombie arms. People get it, right? And I just had someone the other day when I said it, said, nah, that's more Frankenstein does. So Frankenstein zombie, but kind of give them a visual cue. Arms gotta be up, all right? So we gotta start here. From here, you go out into your lunge and the arms go straight out to the side. Here's your T. And then you come right back. And what they're able to do in this position, I got a big stretch on my pecs going on and the shoulders, biceps. I'm gonna press into the handles, kind of assisting in the lunge movement. So this is a great dynamic movement. It's an active lunge with a passive stretch we're getting up here in the upper body. Great movement, I love it, love it, love it. We typically will get people doing one leg at a time. So we'll stick to the left, then we'll do a set going to the right. We can alternate, but I think we're trying to go after some patterning here. And what you'll see is typically someone may be tighter on one side than the other. But again, as I cannot make enough emphasis, make sure they start, again, arms parallel, tension on the strap, back to the anchor point. And that is your TRX T-lunge.